front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right at the top. I think it's a really good reflection of the manager that he's got them to where they are right now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Matt Kemp will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And this ball will be chopped foul. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Ruff is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Back-to-back flyouts here to start the ball game. And, you know, if we're in San Diego right now, that might be okay. But in this place, that's not a trend that you're going to want to continue for very long.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
These guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team the best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Austin Jackson will take his cuts now. First pitch on the way. Line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Chase Utley will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Jackson goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing by Utley as he launches this one out to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. A 2-run home run for Chase Utley. His second home run of the series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Normally, when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, you know, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Ryan Howard will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here! A solo shot there for Ryan Howard, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Darren Ruff will stand in for the first time here.
Right fielder, Darren Ruff.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th, Left fielder.
Number 19 will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Well hit, deep right center field. Oh, and he botches it. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's popped up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, or he might be looking at a real short outing.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On the ground, softly back up the middle. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Yasiel Puig leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder.
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner in this series will earn a date with the resurgent Oakland A's in this year's Fall Classic. Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Hard hit to third. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Cody Ashe will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Swing and a liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it is Crawford, and he's got it for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kemp is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nothing happening there. Number 7 will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Ruff is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Dan Herron will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll match up with Dan Herron now to lead off the inning. First pitch coming.
Austin Jackson.
And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, 1 away. Chase Utley will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ryan Howard will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Matt Kemp will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And this will be fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder Carl Crawford. Circle change there, called strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Darren Ruff will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Darren Ruff.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In the air to right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Number 19 will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's...
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Number 13, shortstop.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Ruff is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Adrian Beltre will dig in with one in and one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing, and Beltre hits one high and deep, and there is no doubt about this one. That's a long home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for two bases. A.J. Ellis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Dan Herron will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. 1-1. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with two away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Matt Kemp is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cody Ashe will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cliff Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And he's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Carl Crawford will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. First pitch on its way from Lee. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And Ruiz able to make an accurate throw there as the bunt single try is turned away.
And when you've got the big lumber coming up behind you, this is not a bad idea. Get on base any way you can so they can hit with runners on. This time he just comes up a little bit short.
Adrian Gonzalez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Right there for strike 1. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Yasiel Puig will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Austin Jackson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Austin Jackson.
Here's Herron back to work as his first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Puig is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
First pitch coming. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Ryan Howard will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. At last home run, a long one. 423 feet, the estimated distance. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Darren Ruff will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. In the air to center. Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. The 5-6. Hanley Ramirez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Brad Lincoln will be the new pitcher.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Brad Lincoln.
And this is going to be a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Adrian Beltre get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
And when he gets back to the dugout, he's going to get a hero's welcome for that one. He gets this ball over to the right side and moves that tying run up to third base. Now with just 1 out.
Number 7 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Fouled straight back. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
A.J. Ellis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Chris Perez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Uribe is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Number 5.
Carlos Ruiz will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Puig is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, number 20.
Cody Ashe will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in by Crawford now for out number 2.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Dominic Brown will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9. Dominic Brown.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 0-2. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And Crawford's there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Al Albuquerque.
Juan Uribe will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Matt Kemp will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Jimmy Rollins will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Come on now.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Austin Jackson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled straight back. On the ground to third. Right there is Beltran. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Chase Utley is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Waiting for it now is Ramirez. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Adrian Gonzalez will be the one to start things off with his guys in need of a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 5. Antonio Bastardo will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Antonio Bastardo.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
You've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter out.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Your attention, please.
Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mike Adams.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters, and he's making it look easy.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing and a shot towards second. There to get it is Utley. And the Phillies are moving on. They're going back to the World Series.
Boy, that's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Chase Utley. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia